Y ustedes lo saben. Para soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana. Ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan. El negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, a good athlete.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ball 1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Fouled off. Fowler on at first. Nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Throw back to first. They'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with 1 of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's the 0-2. That's a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
2 balls and a strike now. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Fouled away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run is scored, and a 2nd run is across. And he's in safely at 3rd as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
That is it.
A conservative approach might have been to try to sacrifice the first run of the game home. Not this guy. He takes a big rip and has himself a 3-run triple. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he'll be thrown out at first. So George Springer. The next to hit, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You hear
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding. If you can't start a game any better than this, 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches, this has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Luis Rengifo.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, David.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. In the air, down the line in left. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if the ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. One there. So the next to bat will be Jared Walsh, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Hernandez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
So now here is Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3, the Jays nothing. Digging in will be Corey Dickerson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's down.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Yeah.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bichette, 23 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2. Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Next up, Santiago Espinal. First delivery to him.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is Fowler, but he won't get there. It falls in. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's George Springer. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Ball one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More from Toronto in just a moment. All set for the start of the inning, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Luis Rengifo.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, David.
Next up is David Fletcher. He singled in his first AB. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ryu comes set. 0-1 on its way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Fletcher leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And from one to the other, quite a difference in styles, as you can see, an 8-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball just inside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Danny Jansen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the stretch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here 3-1.
ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Ryu gets the sign. Here it is. 2-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now into the box is Corey Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Corey Dickerson.
Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop. Whoa.
Digging in next, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine.
Julian Merriweather takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Julian Merriweather.
Now into the box, Justin Upton. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way to Upton. Merriweather is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. One and one to the Angels pitcher. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Max Stassi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. To the plate now, Luis Rengifo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Stassi is off at first with 2 away. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Angels lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings in George Springer.
Toronto, the center fielder, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Number 10, second baseman, Marcus Jimmy.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Simeon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses for ball four.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Joaquin Soria.
Now to the plate, here is David Fletcher. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
David Fletcher.
From the stretch. Softly hit here to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He can't get there as it falls in.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Next to stand in is Mike Trout. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Fowler leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Way outside. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Jared Walsh, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Plate is Teoscar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Nope. He lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. For 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, number 6.